each one of them from the state of Virginia. And back when they committed here, this wasn't exactly a glamorous destination. This facility behind me, yeah, it didn't exist. Played all over the country since leaving UVA, but yet you come back here every summer to Charlottesville. Why is it so important for you to stay connected with this community? Welcome outside the Hardy Football Operations Center, where we just wrapped up the annual Assistant Coaches Media Luncheon, where we got to sit down with all the position coaches. My main takeaway from today, one word kept coming up: depth, competitive depth. Fourth quarter now, 3rd and 6. Wood was at the top of your screen. We lose him, but he comes back on the comeback route. Great anticipation by Chandler Morris there. Chandler Morris really hasn't looked quite like himself, and that O-line room has felt like a revolving door with injuries. And that Cal defense, they're going to try and take advantage of just that. But of course, Tony Elliott has his guys focused on what they can control, and that's going 1-0 each week. Former UVA lacrosse coach Lars Tiffany has filed a suit against the university's Board of Visitors. In this initial filing that I obtained from Tiffany's attorneys, Tiffany was offered a 3-year extension last December. We knew coming into this matchup that Wright State was going to have to take some shots that they typically don't. They're normally super comfortable in the paint, but the Cavaliers' bigs, we're going to prohibit from them being pretty productive there. Chance Mallory does not play like a freshman. In the scouting report, Lucas told his players that Mallory and Jakari White, they're the swagger and personality of the team. I repeated just that to Ryan Odom this morning, and here's what he had to say about it. After going down 11-5 early, it was the Cavalier defense that really stepped up, spearheaded by who else than Ugo. And not to make you guys jealous, but I had a pretty sweet seat watching the Ugo block party. Your final game at the Dish in kind of a poetic way with a walk-off. Walk me through that moment and what was going through your head.
Yeah, that was like words can't describe that. That was so.
Over to Chance Mallory. He had a clear look at that shot, but doesn't take it. Passes it one more time to Sam Lewis, gets the shot off, and absolutely drains it. That ball movement right there for me, it says everything about this team. They don't hunt shots, but they hunt the best shots.
Did you carve me out in Philly? I think we saw a few of them in Charlotte.
If we don't see them, I'll honestly kind of be disappointed.
We'll be
it's a short drive, guys.
It is.
Figure it out.
For example, most transfers get welcomed to their university with an Instagram post. But Jakari White got welcomed with an army. The Jakarmi, of course. Now we've got the bench mob, who over the course of the season has outscored their opponents by 252 points. They're difference makers.
We have lots of fans that are here regularly, and he certainly was here regularly, but he was more than that.
UVA men's soccer coach George Jelnovich is referring to his late friend, Byram Sadegolu, whose love for soccer stretched beyond the pitch.
His passion was soccer, and it was kind of a package deal when we met. He said it's me and soccer or it's not me at all.
It wasn't just the game that he loved, but the people he met through it.
He was also really special to the international players. Being international himself, he understood what homesickness felt like. If they were going to have surgery, he was their chauffeur.
On game day, you would find him in a corner, tucked in front of the stands.
I don't remember a time without him standing in this corner. He always was here. If I came in late to the games after commuting or taking the kids to and from school, he was always going to be standing in this corner.
He wasn't just a fan, he was really a fixture, standing here, game after game, year after year. What did that mean to you specifically, to have his consistent presence?
He was a good friend for me too. So again, anything you needed, I mean, there were things that I needed at times where he was over my house in 20 minutes. Yes, he loved soccer, but he also had a passion for people and that connection, and I think our players picked up on that.
Even though Byram can't physically stand in his corner anymore, his wife Laura makes sure to keep his spot warm, no matter where the team goes.
In fact, when we won the ACC regular season championship in Dallas at SMU, she was in the stands. I couldn't believe it. She was in the stands for that moment. So that was pretty special.
At first, it was a way for Laura to be close to him after the loss. But now,
it's my passion too, and my standalone passion. But when I'm cheering on the sidelines, I know I'm extra loud because I'm the voice for both of us now.
From Charlottesville, Izzie Begley, CBS 19 Sports.
From the UVA Community Credit Union Sports Center, you're watching CBS 19 Sports.
We just won the Natty!
That you did, Chad Palumbo. Palumbo being a big reason why the Tigers are coming home with the NCAA title for the first time since 2001. You saw him embrace Ryan Croddick there in that first clip. 13 saves from him today. 33 over the course of the weekend. It was a total team effort from Princeton in their dominating 16-9 win over Notre Dame. This is the first time that Charlottesville has held the championship game for men's lacrosse since 1982. In the game, it didn't disappoint. After going down 3 goals in the first quarter, Princeton took a timeout, then went on an 11-0 run. They shut out the Irish for the remainder of the first half. And it's not like Notre Dame didn't get shots off either. Ryan Croddick had his work cut out for him, but he was up for the task, and then the Tigers, they just tilted the field.
We actually thought we had a pretty good game plan in terms just to kind of gauge their athleticism and speed. They just came out with more pop than we were expecting. They were getting too close to Croddick.
It was a quick turnaround with 2 games in 3 days, and Coach Mitchell was harping yesterday on not putting in anything new, but just playing on our principles that we've gone over all year. And he really talked about how it's all about us, so we just focused on doing us well, which is good spacing and ball movement and trusting each other and winning matchups. And I think when we do all those things, good things happen.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Ryan's my best friend, so I know he's always in a good headspace going into the games, and he's holding it down there for us. So I mean, when Ryan's seeing the ball, this team feels unstoppable. I think he's the energy and the pulse of our entire defense.
Pure excitement there from Virginia baseball as they have made the round of 64 for the NCAA tournament. Their regional is being held in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and they'll take on Jacksonville State this Friday at 7 p.m. Other teams in the region include Southern Miss, who is the 9th seed, and Little Rock. And for players like Eric Becker, Harrison Didowick, Kevin Jaxel, it meant a lot to get Virginia back to this place. After not making it last year, sticking through the coaching change, they're excited to get Virginia back to the big dance. We spoke with Coach Pollard and players after the selection show, and here's their initial thoughts on the region.
Jacksonville State's had a historic year, right? And we're just talking about the fact that they could have very easily been a 2 seed, right? They're one ahead of us in the RPI. We're 26, they're 25. It's a really, really deep team, an older team. Obviously, Southern Miss, what is it now? I think I saw more than a decade with 40 wins. It's incredible. And you get a Little Rock team that's a champion of the OVC, so it's a deep regional. It really is, and we'll have our hands full.
No matter who or where we were going, it's just another baseball game, and again, super excited to compete and go out there and play.
I'm Izzie Begley. That's your check on sports. More coming up after the break.